This. A new proposal in Washington state could soon pay incarcerated individuals hourly minimum wages for working their prison jobs. What? Jason Rantz, our Seattle guy, joins me now. All right, Jason, this sounds nuts to me. What say you?
You are correct. It is nuts. $15.74 an hour is going to be our minimum wage starting in 2023. And we are choosing to give that to folks who have committed murders, rapes, assaults, people who are in jail for an actual reason. And understand that in Washington state, it takes a lot to put people in jail. And we are now going to reward them when they should be lucky that they're serving the short sentences that they're currently serving. At the end of the day, we are rewarding people for bad behavior. They're in jail. If they're going to get paid, the money should be given to the victims.
And this is coming from a lawmaker who herself was formerly incarcerated. Is that right?
Correct. Tara Simmons, this is someone who spent time in jail after theft as well as drug charges. So this is someone who has spent her career in the legislature pushing for incarcerated individuals, which is now the term we're supposed to use because we're pretending calling someone a criminal or a felon is offensive.
Oh, my gosh. All right, next one for you. And this story continues to go on. Local authorities in Washington state investigating 4 attacks now on local substations there. It knocked out power for thousands of customers on Christmas Day. It's just the latest in a string of these types of attacks. Any idea what's going on and who's behind this?
So we don't know yet who's behind it. The law enforcement officials have been investigating. They haven't given us any details. We certainly know that there haven't been any arrests yet. We were given this warning about 3 weeks ago from federal law enforcement officials saying in the Pacific Northwest in particular to be on the lookout for these kinds of attacks. Apparently they were getting some chatter online. Traditionally, although not always, it's right-wing groups that have been calling for this kind of disruption. But as I point out, in the Pacific Northwest, we have a lot of left-wing extremist groups as well, and they want the exact same kind of chaos. And when you go after our infrastructure, particularly the soft targets, that's exactly what it can create. What is alarming is how easy it is to target these substations, because ultimately we're talking about just having to get through, a fence, and that's about it.
Yeah, well, they got to get to the bottom of it quickly. I want to get to this one too, Jason. Our very own Jimmy Fahler broke down the medals for best woke outrage failures in 2022. I know you're going to enjoy this. The bronze medal went to Netflix employees who called for the company to cancel Dave Chappelle. That backfired, by the way, and instead got the comedian more specials. The silver medal went to Billy Eichner's gay rom-com called Bros. It ended up absolutely tanking at the box office. Oh, but lastly, the gold medal goes to Disney. The Mouse House, they replaced their CEO, Bob Chapek, after the company clashed with Ron DeSantis' parental rights in education bill in Florida. Congratulations to Disney. They won the gold. Jason, what do you think was the biggest woke failure of 2022? Any idea?
Yeah, I mean, anything that Taylor Lorenz touched, I thought was a woke failure. But I will say, as much as I love Jimmy, I would have given Bros and Billy Eichner the gold. And I say that because I just happened to see Bros last week. It is offensively bad. And for anyone to claim that homophobia was the reason for its failure, what movie were you watching? It was awful. It filled into every trope about gay people that is imaginable. It was an awful film. Claiming people didn't want to watch it because they're bigots is just not just lazy, but delusional.
Absolutely. All right. Great stuff as always, Jason. We're going to leave it right there. Thanks for joining us today. We do appreciate it. You know that. Thank you.